Hey there, what is going on? How are you?
Did you hear that?
That's English again. That's 2 weeks in a row we got English.
It's a little different.
Welcome to this episode of Press Start TV. We're so glad that you joined us. We got so many things to go over. My name's Will. This is Nine.
Yellow.
We've got Gage,
Hi.
Sam,
Hey.
Just
and
skip
this
the
is
guy in the
Mr.
middle.
Taylor. Taylor, thank you for joining us. We're kind of gonna ask Taylor.
Ask some Taylor.
We're gonna ask Taylor some questions about the industry and things like that here in a little bit. But first off, let's start off with some news as always. The Last Guardian.
Now, real quick,
What?
that's all we should say, right? Because
No.
that's as much as we know about the game.
You shut up. E3, I'm telling you.
The license was renewed for
third time.
a third
They've been wrong for
time.
That's how long this game's been in development.
A long time. I mean, a really
Way too
long
long.
time.
But-
If this game gets canceled tomorrow,
No.
why are you upset? We don't know anything about
Because
it.
Shu has confirmed that they are still making it and that they are very passionate about it.
What do you know about it?
I know it's got a big
I know who-
Why is there
I
so
know
much
who-
hype for one trailer?
I'll tell you why. Because the company that made Ico and Shadow of the Colossus is got a huge following. They make great games, and this is like their next game on a next-gen platform.
This is their Half-Life.
This
That's
is going to
what
be a
this is.
huge thing.
But past that, in one trailer for The Last Guardian, you're hyped over this.
You remember how hyped I was for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That
have,
game came out. We're
I
playing
have
that now.
justification.
It's like saying,
Here you go. What?
okay,
I'm waiting.
it's like saying,
You lost your train of thought.
no, I
dude.
got it. I got it. It's like saying, we're working on a new game, and all we can tell you about is the main character is
It's a giant bird
the Joker.
Okay.
Are you not going to get hyped about that?
I mean, it sounds exciting, but again, if it's gone for like 8 years and you don't hear anything, the only thing you hear
It's
about
not
it is
gone.
we lost the license, we renewed the license, it's canceled, it's not canceled, it's coming on a PS3, it's moving to PS4. That's all you hear. It's just like an emotional train wreck I'm not prepared for, and I don't care anymore.
All
I
right.
don't care.
Don't scar him.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, it's too much.
It's too late.
much.
He's scarred.
Yeah.
Really emotionally broken.
You
over
can
that.
only do so much.
If you're a
Gage
fan,
is feelings
What's
are
wrong
not-
with the game?
Gage does not like his feelings to be toyed with.
if you're a fan of anything and you like something, Star Wars. I mean,
No, we
you're
did that last week. No,
But
we're not doing
the
Star
point
Wars.
is, Star Wars. A lot of people are huge fans. You're going to wait for it. You're
Whenever
going to,
it's coming.
whenever Halo comes out, whenever the next Mario comes, you're going to be still excited, but you don't want to see it get delayed as much as it has, obviously. But I can't wait
I think
for
there's a
it.
threshold, though. Like,
Lynn,
you can get so far. I think they've surpassed that threshold.
It-
Like,
Come around to E3. If they talk about it at E3, if there's a big announcement, I'll eat all this crow. I don't care. But if it's gone forever, I also don't care. I don't care.
All right.
Move
Well,
E3.
on. Talk about another delay.
Last Guardian, PS4.
That's what's next.
Man.
At least the PS4. I don't care. I mean, that game's going to be. I cannot wait. It better be awesome. It better happen.
Yeah, right?
It's coming.
Taylor.
So, speaking of Batman being delayed, Batman's been delayed
By 3 weeks.
3 weeks. That's not that
not
big.
bad.
Not that
Not
bad.
bad.
Gives me more time with The
Early
Witcher.
June to late June.
Yeah. Witcher's going to be good, so it gives me like 3 more weeks with The Witcher.
And now you don't have to worry about being at E3 and letting Batman sit at home.
Right. I don't have to leave Batman and go to E3 to come
Exactly.
back to Batman. I can just wait.
it's all about the
will-
Batman.
It really,
about Batman.
yeah,
It's all about
has
the
been.
Batman.
It has nothing to do with anything. It's just Batman.
This is Batman for me.
Now, are you going to pick that game up,
I'm probably not going to pick up
That's fine.
Batman. I'm not a big Batman fan.
Taylor, on
Sorry.
Batman?
Oh, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be
Definitely.
awesome.
Yeah.
Batman.
I want the
And it's
Batmobile
you know what's
edition
the
one.
best part about this game? It's coming out.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
It's got a date.
I don't know.
3
We got
trailers.
delayed.
It's been delayed.
It has been, yeah.
But there's a date.
So is every game. Every game's been delayed.
Yeah, it's very true. So you can't get that, man. Now,
There's a difference between delay and just.
Here we go again.
3 weeks delay is different than like 3
can't keep
years.
something-
well, actually, it's been pushed back before. It's supposed to come out last year.
Supposed to come out like 2007.
This is the second delay
I will say,
for Batman.
the Last Guardian thing has been taking way too long. They need to do something.
Half-Life 2, dude.
And I will
That's
also
all I'm gonna say.
I will also say
Whole
that
generation almost.
Batman is going to be
Huge.
freaking amazing. I cannot wait for that
I'm
game.
sure we're gonna hear all about it.
Yeah, we'll be
We
doing.
won't hear anything because he's going to be a recluse for like 3 weeks.
I'm gonna skip the show.
Nah,
We're gonna drag him out. He's gonna have this full beard. He hasn't showered. And
Hey, Batman.
And apparently there's some Witcher 3 news. What's going on
Witcher
with
3.
this?
You want to tell me?
No, you gotta tell.
I'll tell you.
You told me.
Okay. So we're all a fan of beards on this show.
I had to shave mine.
Witcher 3 has beard growth over time of your character.
Nice.
It is dynamic beard growth. It's a small announcement, but it's a very cool announcement.
Why?
Because
Do you shave?
Why?
you can shave, yes.
Okay, wow.
But
Will you
Gerard,
shave?
no. I will
That's the
get.
question.
My only question is though,
It's like
I know
don't
you
start.
can shave like the whole thing, but can you shave like goatees and Fu Manchus
That's what I was
and
gonna
all
ask.
kinds of other stuff?
That would be kind of
What do you
Because
wanna
I
look like?
totally want to be Gerard with a Fu Manchu. Like just
So
run
you
around
can-
killing
You
beasts.
can control your razor with the right analog stick, and
Can you accidentally cut yourself? Can you come in too close?
That would be interesting.
Like,
No,
You
I think it's just
stars.
really
If
funny and
this
cool.
was Sims, I would understand. But this is The Witcher.
They do weird things, much like Konami did with the pooping horses.
stop it. 3 weeks. Stop talking about it.
that's a great
Can't get
point,
away from this
actually.
Stupid.
You know, it's just a weird quirk. I think it's cool. I think it's fun.
It's not cool. It's not.
It's not. You know,
I have to
horses
agree
are
with you.
poop.
I think those kinds of details in games, as different as they are, make, make
Okay,
a difference.
dude, I really want your game to be.
When you see something like that, I think the developer is taking some extra time to kind of create that. And then most of the time, what do? You be like, oh man, that's pretty cool.
So you join a development team at Konami. They give you one job, and you
the
have to be the
horses
person that develops the horse.
Go in his business.
Yes.
I'm sure you've got more responsibility.
So
but
in the credits when they roll,
horse pooping,
horse pooping guy.
That's what it says too. Horse pooping guy.
beard
you will be
growing
forever
guy.
Yeah, you. I
mean-
want that picture. Put it on a plaque. Move on.
It's just like stop talking about it.
Okay, also going back to Batman for a second, it looks like Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City will get a current
Might.
gen.
Might. So-
might get a current gen.
IGN Italy reported on this a few weeks ago now. A very close source to them has said that this is happening, it's in development. But the thing about it is the Arkham Knight's coming out in June. This is rumored, if it's the thing, will come out holiday. So it'll come out after Arkham Knight, which is weird. But we're already pretty close to Arkham Knight, and Rocksteady, if they're splitting their team up, I can see it happening. I would be excited for this, but it's not been confirmed. It's a silly rumor right now. It's out there, but a close source has said that this is the thing.
Okay.
I'd probably get it
I would absolutely get it.
because there's
It's
a
kind
lot
of
of stuff
smart
in
though.
Arkham City that I never
If you think
finished.
about it, let's get people, hooked on it, in summer.
Put out the huge one on the 3rd.
Yeah, and then
People that
okay,
missed the first two are like, let's
what's
go
going
back and get
on? Let's
these
go
two.
back
Right.
instead of him having
So
to
would
go
you
back
would
and
you
get-
play through?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you kidding me? You're asking him.
Here's what
Look
I
at his
did.
arm for crying
Here's
out
what I
loud.
did.
Look at his arm.
He asked you about the Dark Souls last
I know.
last
Batman
episode.
Arkham
If
Asylum.
you would play through that.
100% story. Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year, 100% story. 2 sets of achievements, so I got double up there. Batman Arkham City, 100% of the achievements. Batman Arkham City Game of the Year, 100% of the achievements. Did it all. I'll do it again. I don't care. I'll play them all again. Great games. But
All right, cool. Lastly, Rock Band 4.
Yep.
1080p, 60 frames per second.
slated for an October release.
October release, yeah.
So that's exciting. So that
can't
means
wait.
we're a lot closer than I thought.
I'm not that excited. about
Really?
it. Not at all.
Really?
Not
Taylor,
really.
we can't bring you on the show. We just have you. We're all
can't just
excited about it.
bash
You can't be. You're
everything
supposed to be our 5th
that-
guy.
Why are
This is
you
why the
not
Beatles only have
You're supposed to be the
excited?
hype man.
You know, I don't do a lot with music. I mean, it's a big music thing. I'm
Yeah,
not
Rock Band's a big
No,
music thing.
Rock Band's not a music game. That's a racing game.
well, yeah. I mean, you know, you sing the song. That's what makes the cars go. That's
Kind of like the wheels on the bus.
Yeah, there you go.
Comes around.
All right, well, we will have more for you right after this. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. We had a lot of news that we just talked about,
Yeah.
and very heated conversations about all this news that we had.
Stop. The more you talk about it, the more it's delayed. Convinced.
So we've got Mr. Taylor here. Taylor is a district manager of a awesome video game store chain, and you kind of.
Awesome. I'd say it's okay.
I'd say it's beyond awesome.
Kind of rough. We said that on camera.
It's the only place we buy our games.
Yeah, there you go. All right. you talk to a lot of different people, you see a lot of different things. In the video game industry, there's always changes happening, consoles, games, all that kind of thing. What are people most excited about? What are you seeing that people are like really interested in? What are they buying? Tell us a little bit.
Well, I mean, everyone's into the next gen stuff. Bloodborne's really big right now, and
Yes.
I mean, who can deny that, right? That's an awesome game.
Nobody.
Right there.
That too.
Now, as someone who works at a video game store, can you tell me the secrets of when The Last Guardian's coming out?
You really want to start this again?
I can't share that.
All right, cool.
I'm sworn to secrecy.
When's the street date?
No. But yeah, I mean, that's the big stuff. Really, is just all the next gen stuff.
Do you see any like retro, like?
Yeah.
Is there a growth in the retro games or anything like that?
I mean, there are a lot of people out there who are interested in it. I've seen it more recently. People are getting into it and
Going back to their roots.
Yeah, N64. Everyone loves N64.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Now,
I didn't have one.
to me, this generation, and by I say this generation, I'm talking about PS4 and Xbox One, feels like the fastest adapted next generation consoles. Is that how you guys see it?
I
in your
agree with
stores?
that. I mean,
Because PS3 and 360 came out, and I was still on my PS2 for a good 2 years before I bought my PS3.
Yeah,
I spent a year on the Xbox between the 360.
Yeah.
Mainly for Halo 2.
yeah, I mean,
the reason why I bought
I
360.
think they came out with a lot more good games, like right at the start of the generation, like better
First-party titles
than in
and-
previous generations, and
Yeah.
I think they made good use of the systems that they have for it.
Without the new consoles not being able to do backwards compatibility, has that been a big thing for consumers?
It has been a pretty big thing. I mean, a lot of people kind of expected it after PS3 and Xbox 360 really didn't.
Embrace it.
Yeah, I mean, PS3 had it and then they
I
dropped it.
did.
And
I used my PS3 for everything.
yeah, well, I mean,
You're the only one, though.
there are only so many people who have that luxury.
Yeah, that's true. Because they nixed it after the second remodel.
Yeah.
So, but I still used it for everything.
I mean, I would love to be able to play my PS3 games on my PS4, but they're doing
Absolutely.
all these
Yeah, that'd be cool.
remasters and definitive editions and everything. So.
and they've got PlayStation Now,
yeah,
which is essentially,
Yeah.
it works, dude.
Yeah, I'm same
You
like-
roll your
same
eyes,
thing.
but it works. It works. And now they have a subscription-based version.
Yeah, but my wallet has to get a job for it. Like
It's $20 a month, and you can play all the games on there.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
still
it's a
$20
little
a
steep.
month.
It's $3 more than GameFly, and you don't have to wait for a disc in the mail.
yeah, but I don't sign up for GameFly either.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, it's there for people that want it.
and
and it works.
if you
It
already
works
own
very
it, why
well.
do you want to pay for it again?
And there's a 1-month free trial for every PS4 owner.
I'll do that and I'll cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd try it out.
To try it
I haven't gotten to try it yet.
That's what we should do.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, I've seen all about it. I'm just not a
Yeah,
fan.
you're knocking the new Battlefront before it's even out.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm knocking it's gonna not be Battlefront.
You're knocking the Last Guardian before it even. You're gonna be so jaded on this game before it even
I'm not
comes
knocking
out.
Last
When this
Guardian.
game comes
I'm
out,
tired
I'm
of getting
locking
my leg
you in a
pulled
room.
around for 8 years to get this game out.
I'm going to Clockwork Orange you when this game comes out.
I didn't finish that movie.
But you know what happens then, right?
I know about it.
So what are people most interested in? Like is it stuff that's coming out? If it's stuff that's out, like what are you seeing people talking about the most?
Well, I mean, it really depends on how recently something came out. If you get something come out like Bloodborne, it's still huge. I've
He smiles so much.
I know.
Every time somebody says Bloodborne, I just get a
I just
smile
see
on
it
my
light
face.
up right over there. Just
Love
that
it.
side, it just gets a little
Love
brighter.
it.
But I mean, really, that's the thing. When the new Call of Duty game comes out, there's going to be so much hype about that, and it's going to, last for months until.
So
the
it's
next
always
big
the
thing.
game of the moment.
Yeah, that's pretty much. That's. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's business.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's what it is.
exactly.
Like,
So what's moving the most console wise?
I sell more PS4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just straight out. I mean, I love the PS4 system. I get the Xbox One eventually, but it covers all my needs.
Do you think people are holding off on the Wii U until some of these other games come out, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely helped with what they've got out right now. Just first party titles really is.
Mario Party just came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smash came out a few months ago.
I mean, that right
That
there,
moved a lot
that's
of
a system
consoles.
movie for
Yeah,
sure.
Smash was huge.
And
Yeah,
when
before that,
Zelda comes out,
Mario Kart.
Zelda's going to
Yeah.
move some consoles.
I mean,
Provided it's not a part of this NX thing that we talked about.
Could be.
could
Which,
be.
if it
Depends on
is,
when
it
they
might
push release
move
date back.
2 consoles at once.
Twilight Princess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. GameCube came out on the GameCube and came out on the Wii both at the same time. One adopted the Wii new controls,
Right.
and one adopted the classic GameCube
It's
controller.
the same exact game, except the dungeons were mirrored.
You know, it might be reversed. You mentioned a solid state controller for the new NX system.
Right.
Maybe it's you could do the Wii and what if you wanted to, but on the other hand, you could have
But
this.
still use a controller.
That's what I meant. The new system could have a regular controller, and you can just go back to that.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Anyway,
Taylor, we also know that you're a big Dragons fan, and for the record, we wanted to clear this up. Can you tell us the difference between dragons and wizards?
We don't have an hour.
you have 2 minutes. Go.
The biggest and easiest difference is they walk on 4 legs, not on their wings. I mean, that's
Like the
just-
little talon things on the
Yeah,
end of their
I mean, that's
I don't even know what that
wings.
means.
Who? Dragons?
If you
Dragons walk on all fours. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dragons walk on all 4. So
I've had this conversation with him before. I was
Skyrim.
schooled very quickly.
Just everyone, there's like one dragon in there. All the rest of them are wyverns. Just no one wants to admit it. You see them walking around all the time. They land. They've got their back legs, and they put their wings on the ground. That's not a
Can you tell
dragon.
me why Charizard's not a dragon?
Because
on his hind legs.
he's the only dragon in there. Well, with the exception of like Dragonite.
Yeah.
But I mean,
This Pokemon talk. This is out
they're
of my
just.
league.
He asked the question.
Pikachu.
They're just trying. They made Charizard and they made him flying in fire, and I don't know why they didn't just put
Not okay.
Dragon on there.
Not
Yeah,
okay.
no, not really. No.
So now we have that cleared up for all of you people that know the difference between dragons, wyverns. We will have more for you. We have a bunch of games that we're playing now that we need to tell you about right after this. Welcome back. We want to talk about games that we're playing right now that you need to know about. This is what's in our consoles. This is the games that are taking up our time, and we want to tell you all about them. So let's get started. Sam, let's have you kick it off.
We're busy.
Fix the Pikmin.
Pikmin attacking you.
What are you playing right now?
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Pre-sequel and Borderlands 2. Like,
Oh, the handsome
new-
collection.
Handsome
Yeah.
collection.
been
You
playing
know,
that.
PS4.
PS4? Of course it's PS4.
Well,
Of course it's PS4.
how am I supposed to know that? I don't live with
All
you.
right,
I don't-
so why this game? Is it just because you already knew you loved the games?
I love everything that they've put out for the most part.
Does it look better?
It does.
Is there that big of a difference between the prequel for the PS3 and
Well, I never
360?
played it on the PS3. I'm a PC gamer.
I'd love to
so-
see the side-by-sides for that. Because they came out so close together.
the HD, they're not really HD, but they're 60 frames.
Yeah.
They're HD to
Which,
begin with.
with the comic style art that they have,
Yeah.
it just
Okay.
looks really good.
Nice.
Like it looks really good.
And when you go down scope, you can see a little bit better,
Less blurry.
less blurry.
Better depth of field,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Not really textures or anything.
Right. Okay.
And you know,
Right.
Borderlands is Borderlands. It's still hilarious.
You can't not like Borderlands.
I mean, it's
And
Tiny Tina, and
it's
you know, it's
exactly where I was
it's
gonna go, Tiny Tina.
hilarious.
So
like a
this is is there anything else that you're playing, or is that just taking up all your time?
That's all my time.
All your time.
Between work and Borderlands. That's my life.
And sometimes that's the way it is. I mean, we try to play as many games as we can so we can talk about as many games as we can.
Yeah.
But sometimes a game comes along that you stick in your console, and that's the only thing that you're playing for.
Are you trying to insinuate something?
Because, we can go to you next, but I think I know the answer.
Everybody knows my answer. Even the viewers at home know my answer. Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And I'll never stop playing Bloodborne.
Yeah?
Mainly
This is a
because
life game for you?
this is probably a lifetime game for me.
Oh, wow. That's
I
big
still
words.
play Demon Souls and Dark Souls on a regular basis. Well, I used to until my PS3 broke down.
So what kind of what's it gonna take to get this game out of your console?
Bloodborne 2.
Maybe like.
Bloodborne 2. No, Dark Souls 2, The Scholar of the First Sin, coming out. If, I can get away from Bloodborne.
Nothing wrong with getting away from it, but for right now, this is the game that's on your console. And
I want to play through the DLC that I didn't get to for the last generation. But yeah, Bloodborne, especially with the Chalice dungeons, and if you don't know, they're randomly generated certain ones. So the loot and everything in it is random. The bosses are random. It's totally random.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. They're fun, they're challenging, and there's no reason not to play them.
Yeah. So no other games, no other indie games, no nothing, just
nothing right
just
now.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is literally. Well, I've played some Dying Light. I'm almost at the end of that campaign finally.
Okay.
I just kind of mess around in Dying Light.
Reluctantly, like finally.
It's just baseball bat and zombies.
It's a great game.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. But yeah, Bloodborne most of my time right now.
I caught your Twitch stream, by the way. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Taylor, we'll go to you next. What games are you playing right now?
Bloodborne and Dragon Age.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dragon Age, how's that?
Well, that has dragons in it.
Oh, right.
Actual
right.
dragons.
See?
Actual
we
dragons.
weren't kidding.
Yeah.
So
And they actually know what they're doing.
So really? So,
Good thing, because they called it Dragon.
Yeah, well, exactly.
If there wasn't dragons in it, I would have been very upset.
I would have been, well, I mean, if they had called it Wyvern Age and it had wyverns in it, I would have been okay too. But yeah, exactly.
Probably wouldn't have bought it if
It's
it was
all
Wyvern
marketing.
Age.
I don't know. I might have.
You're not as big a fan of Wyvern.
It's not quite. Hey, there's still a subspecies.
That's true.
So I mean, it is still.
we could do a whole segment on this.
Oh yeah.
So Dragon Age has been out for a little while, but this is still
Oh, yeah.
a game that's taking up your time, and I mean, there's so much to do.
How many
So much
hours
to do.
would you say?
Well, from
dumped into
what
it?
I've been able to play, I've started my character over like 3 times, but when I finally got through my playthrough, it was like 50 some odd hours.
That's not too bad.
Well,
Typical
it's just
RPG
dedicated
length.
to the campaign. That's
Yeah, but
not
that's
even-
typical like RPG
Yeah.
length. In this
I
day
love
and
to
age.
hear that because you got your money's worth.
Yep.
You're having fun. I mean, that's what
And
it's
there's
about.
still more you can do.
Still more you can do.
Oh, and then the multiplayer. I mean, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. I can't get off of it.
But you are playing Bloodborne as well.
I am playing Bloodborne.
What do you think so far?
Oh, yeah, I love it. It's great. I mean, I've been addicted to it for the past 3 days. So I mean,
I'm just like beaming with pride over here. Like I've been calling.
tell
that.
me more
It's
about
like
it.
you're talking about him.
Yeah. It's like,
Tell us about Bloodborne
tell
again.
me more about myself.
it's just so funny too. I was actually talking to a friend who's playing it as well, and I was talking to him about his weapon because he's having a hard time getting through it. And it's like, well, you can hit L1 and it lengthens, and he's just like, whoa! Yeah, it's just
You can
like-
do that.
I do that
Yeah.
accidentally every time.
You can actually chain that into your combo too.
Yeah.
Just so you know, pro tip.
So those are the 2 games, huh?
tip.
Those are the 2 games.
From Mr.
Gage,
Bloodborne here.
tell us what's in your consoles taking up your
Oh,
time.
geez, here we go again.
Nobody's playing on PS4.
I am playing Bloodborne.
See?
Nice.
See?
I'm playing. I just started Counter Spy.
Oh, how is that?
Counter Spy is a lot of fun.
That's one of the free games for Xbox,
Yeah.
isn't it?
PlayStation.
That's on
Or is it
PlayStation.
on PlayStation?
Yeah, PlayStation last month.
PlayStation, that's right.
I'm also dabbling a little bit in Transistor,
Yeah.
and I have
I
Valiant
like
Hearts
that game.
waiting for me. I'm playing the crap out of Battlefield Hardline. I just played through all of Forza Horizon 2 presents the Fast and Furious DLC.
How's that?
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Only 10 cars, very quick game, but easy 1,000 gamer
Is it
score.
standalone or is it
Standalone.
part
You don't
of-
need the game to play it.
Does
you
it
can buy
have
it
the?
separately.
So do you feel like you're playing a Fast and Furious type of a game because they had their own
So-
games before, right?
So
they were
Ludacris is in the
terrible.
game, so he talks to you. So it's like you're getting directions from the movies. I mean, the cars are from the movies. A lot of
Is Vin Diesel in it?
no,
I don't want to play it.
a lot of the things
Such
they
a-
do
such a lady.
remind me of the movie.
Right?
The last mission of it is really cool because Forza Horizon 2 is my favorite racing game that's come out. It's a beautiful game, sounds great, looks amazing. I love every bit of it.
Nice.
And then having a reason to go back to play more cars, do new stuff, and just kind of driving around again was awesome. And the missions are great.
Is Forza a yearly installment now?
I mean, yeah, between
Yeah.
the Horizon series and the Motorsport
Yeah.
series, but I mean, because you'll see Forza 6.
Yeah, Motorsport 6 this fall.
Yeah.
What else you
E3.
playing?
I just finished up Saints Row.
How was that?
Like
re-elected.
12 games. You really want him to keep going?
I mean, he's playing a lot. We got to talk about what we're playing.
He's got time.
I'm killing it right now. I'm really playing through everything. Saints Row is fun. You know, it was ported over from the 360 to the Xbox One, so I played through it again. I love that series. 100% of that. And then I'm doing the
Battlefield,
the
I think
DLC.
you were playing. I saw you did a stream on that.
Battlefield. I did my stream on. I 100% of the campaign achievements.
You did?
Yes.
Awesome.
I have 3 achievements left in the game to get
How was the
through.
campaign?
Refreshing.
Really?
For a
Not
Battlefield
typical
game, really
military
refreshing.
shooter kind
Because I mean, yeah, Visceral took it over, and the introduction of a stealth concept to Battlefield worked nicely.
Well, so I heard does it feel like that TV show drama kind of a story? Is that how it plays out? Or?
It plays exactly like if you're watching a Netflix cop drama.
Nice.
It plays just like that.
I'd love that.
Because they call the levels episodes. So at the end of episode 1, you have it previews your next episode here and has credits that roll, and it's like next episode starts in 15 seconds. And it's seriously like playing
Watching Netflix and playing it at the same time.
Yeah.
You know,
That's awesome.
honestly, I love that because kudos to them for going in a different direction. I mean, they totally cops and robbers. I mean, everybody was like, what? But it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I loved it. Will,
That
what do you
was a
play?
success story.
Well, what do you got?
Me, I'm gonna.
Jump on the
I'm
bandwagon?
going to tell you some other things I'm playing first. I did play Transistor as well. I got 100% on that. Yeah. I did play Valiant Hearts. I beat that, and I was thinking about going back through to get the trophies, but then I was thinking like,
Easy trophies in that game too.
I am not at that hardcore into getting all these, so I'm just going to move on. But the story was great. It was interesting.
Yeah.
It's actually informational, believe it or not. You can read all about the old school war stuff. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I played. I go back when I'm in between games to Binding of Isaac for like a couple of quick playthroughs because it's a little fun. It's kind of fun. It's a little fun.
Yeah, I play that as well.
It's
Every
like, you
now and
know-
then. Like I need 20 minutes to kill, I play Binding of Isaac.
Because you can just get a couple play and you're done and you're
See,
out.
I can't do that. I get addicted to it, and I just sit there and play.
I've done that too.
Play it. I can't.
When I
get
first
off
started playing, that's how I was.
Like
but
you'll get a really good run,
Yeah.
and then you'll die and be like, oh man, I could get another good run in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you don't, and then you just keep going.
Or you get a good run and you get into the middle of it and you have to
Yeah,
leave.
I know.
And you come back and it's like I don't even know.
yeah.
What's going on?
I don't even remember what I had. I just.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, so I do that. Gage and I started iDarb, and I had a blast on that. By the way, you can check out our Let's Play for that because that was a ton of fun. And we need to do a 4-player Let's Play on that because that would be even more fun. So that was kind of interesting. Console-wise, I am playing. What else did I play?
Starts with a B.
I played a little. I'm still playing a little Smash here and there, but
Starts with Udborn.
only like I've probably only played twice. I picked up Mario Party 10. I haven't actually got into it yet because I picked up Bloodborne and it is taking up like 90% of my time.
4 out of 5 people are playing Bloodborne. Game of the year.
Now I gotta say.
Pressed our TV representatives recommend Bloodborne.
I gotta say that Bloodborne, you know, I played a little bit of the Dark Souls games. I didn't actually finish them. I did.
I'm ashamed of you.
I put a lot of time into
haven't played
Demon
any of them.
Souls,
We're not my
and
friends.
I finished that
Guess how many
game.
I've played?
I didn't platinum it like you did,
Demon Souls?
I guess that's
Yeah.
why you haven't picked it
yeah,
up.
I've been
Exactly.
working on Demon Souls.
but I did play a lot of that, and
watched
I
them.
put a ton of time into it. Loved it. This game's got that feel of all the Soul series games, and it's just
I
it's
died
really
that
well
for
done.
another
It's super well done.
Yeah.
It's fun to just kind of party chat. I know Taylor and I jumped on a couple times. We've
Yeah.
jumped on.
Yep.
The dungeons are awesome. The creative dungeons. The co-op player is fun. I mean, having 3 people take on some of the enemies is a lot of. It's like, man, we just totally tore that guy up.
We're running out of time.
But you know, and it's just I really digging the game. So
We can do a whole episode on Bloodborne next week.
That's what's taking my time.
Special edition.
By the way, we mentioned just earlier about some of our Twitch streams, so check us out on Twitch. It's twitch.tv, twitch.tv /press_start_TV. And Gage and 9 and eventually myself will be on there streaming
Wednesdays at 7.
Wednesdays for at 7
Fridays at
Eastern
8:30.
time for Gage, Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time for 9, and you can check them out. We'd love to see you on there. A lot of times we can moderate, and you can either tell them how bad they are or how awesome they are, whatever you want to do. We'd love to hear from you. As always, check us out on youtube.com/PSVGTV, and we'd love to hear from you. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit us up.
I'm just waiting for the end.
That one.
So that's all the time we have for you. Thank you as always for joining us. Until next time, out.
Peace out.
See ya.